This is Boxing Tickets NI in association with our prize guy. We're here at the Devenish for bragging rights. Delighted to be joined by victorious Rhys Owens. I'd sort of said in the post that obviously you want the distance tonight, but that's probably no disgrace to that Mexican opponent. Very durable, probably the one you would probably like to have had in your debut, probably rather than an easy enough win in Letterkenny. You'd probably rather prefer that Mexican.
Yeah, well, take nothing away from the first guy that I fought my debut, Stefan Nicolai. He hadn't been stopped in God knows how many fights. I think it was only Eric Donovan was the only other Irishman to stop him out of maybe like another 5, so he was still a tough man, but that man in there tonight was just that bit fresher than Stefan. He was Mexican, he was thicker, stockier, more of a super featherweight than Nicolai. But yeah, it was just exactly what I needed. He was a perfect opponent, as you say. He was tough, durable. He was smart in there at times. He was kind of coasting, run down the clock a bit, but I thought I boxed well and I thought I picked my shots well and didn't get hit too many times, I don't think, and yeah, just on to the next.
It's one of them things we see so many Mexicans come across and pull off upsets. Like, you had to be completely switched on at all times because you didn't know what type of Mexican you were going to get there tonight.
Yeah, well, I knew his game. As soon as I caught him with I think it was like a right hook in the first round, he switched southpaw and I caught him with a right hook and it landed flush, and it was kind of like taking the foot off the lion's neck a bit. He kind of raised him up a bit and he kind of came for it a bit, but I just used my boxing skills. Being a elite amateur previous, I kind of just used my skills, boxed him when I needed it, kind of disheartened him a bit, and he went in the back foot again. I just put my shots and that was it.
It's one of them, I guess his role obviously in the sport is to make sure he survives to get on to the next one. Like, when you were coming into this fight knowing they hadn't been stopped before, was that a challenge for you going, I want to be the first person to stop him, or did you probably know you were going to go the distance tonight?
No, well, when I heard he hadn't been stopped, it kind of sounded like a challenge. I was like, happy days, I'll stop this cunt. But he, as I say, he was tough. He was no mug. He knew he was out in a couple of weeks' time. He knew how to survive in there. He knew how to run down the clock. So, here, take nothing away from him. It was a good performance for me and from him.
Is that a good experience sort of for you to see them opponents and know how to survive? It's sort of maybe now trying to unlock the next stage and go, well, how can we stop them from surviving and maybe try and cut the ring off maybe a bit better, or try something different to try and get them out of there?
Yeah, well, that's it. A bit more composure, I think, in cutting the ring off, and just be a bit more comfortable to let him come and hold the feet and be content in my stance, just to take the shots, catch the shots, and then come back and land my own shots. But it'll come with time. As I said, it's only my second pro fight. I'm only a baby yet, so you have to walk before you can run. So back to the drawing board. I'll take Christmas off. I'll take 10 days off, and I'll tip over Christmas, and we'll work on a few things that what we done well, what we didn't do so well, and we'll just keep getting better and improving.
You probably weren't really able to enjoy your debut. Like, sort of, you're really going to probably enjoy it now. Take a couple of days off, relax, enjoy it a bit, soak it all in, and then probably now starting to look for the third one in the new year.
Yeah, after the debut, I knew I had this coming up, so celebrations were at a minimum. So, yeah, let the hair down tonight, enjoy a bit of good food tomorrow and the next day, and get back training then and just work on things that I didn't do so well tonight, and just try to settle more into the kind of pro style a bit.
Are you sort of picky in your performance, sort of where you're not happy with things? Like, at this stage, I guess you're in your learning year, so there's going to be things you're not happy with, but are you always chasing perfection, going, I could have done this better, Like, are you always your harshest critic?
Yeah, I'm never happy. I'll always find something wrong with my performance, but tonight I just need to take the positives as well and just be grateful that I'm in the position now to push on with another win under my belt, the bigger and better nights ahead.
You've been sparring, obviously, Alin, obviously, who's in the main event tonight, obviously, for a Celtic title. Like, you sort of have an invested interest in it in some ways to go. You obviously help him prepare for fights. Like, you'll be probably with Teo's biggest supporter in there later on.
Yeah, 100%. Me and Teo are great mates. We fought twice in the amateurs, won all between us. Sparred God knows how many rounds, and Teo's nicest bloke in the world, as you know. So he deserves it tonight, so hopefully he gets the job done on the new.
Not that I'm trying to stir the pot here, because I stirred the pot with Theo in his interview last week. We're using one each. You obviously have to have a trilogy fight in the pros.
Yeah, well, here, if the money's right, we'll see what happens.
I know you're only a baby in the sports. It's not right to sort of put it to you at this stage, because you want to obviously have your development. I know Theo's only pro just over a year, but that's something maybe to look forward to down the line.
Down the line here, we're no rush, either of us. We can both keep learning. We have a lot to learn yet. So we're only babies. We can brew the fight now, start to build it now, start getting people talking about it now, and 2-3 years down the line, who knows? In the SSC there might be a big matchroom show, and we can get it on there. Or in the south there could be a Queensbury show. You just never know. The Irish boxing's looking tasty right now, and it'd be a shame for that fighting not to be in one of those shows.
Is that really the next stage for you, goes now getting onto the big cards and learning the experience of that? Because you're born for the big lights, so there's going to be a stage, with Jamie and Jason behind you, they're going to get you onto these big cards like Lewis Crocker's maybe potential first defence of his world title could be in the SSE, so your next fight out could be in the SSE at the start of the new year.
Well, that's it. I missed out in the big one back in September, so just by the skin of my teeth, but I'm grateful for the way everything's worked out, getting these learning fights in first, so whenever the time comes that them big promoters are over, Jamie and Jason can push me forward and say, here, look, he's ready, and I know he'll shine under the lights.
You've had plenty of travelling the last couple of weeks, obviously. I'm not sure how far Letterkenny is. Probably, I think Letterkenny and here's similar distance, so you've been quite a bit away from home. You'll be looking forward to getting back down to Fermanagh and enjoying some of the fresh air. Yeah,
that's it. Nothing beats the Fermanagh fresh air. It's been a busy few weeks on the road, but something we're very used to. Me and Sean were always travelling, sparring and whatnot, so can't wait to get back home, celebrate with my friends and my family, and have a nice chill Christmas.
Well, congratulations, always on another brilliant performance. I got to see your fight this time around. I didn't get to see your fight the last time around. I've obviously seen you sparring and stuff as well, but I've now got to see you fighting fully as a pro. But congratulations on a brilliant performance. Enjoy your break, and we'll see you at the start of 2026.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Cheers, Rhys.